up with his camera on and he's live going, well, she didn't make her goals and she didn't do it. And look at this. And he's like, puts her right on there. And she's like, I can't believe you did that live.
I know.
And she's giving him the check.
Yep.
So, it's just to help push the other person so that they get their goals, so that they reach, they reach the things that they want out of their business. I think more people should be doing accountability because it keeps you thinking, this is what I want out of my business. And no better time than now, because this is the time of year where everyone kind of takes their foot off the accelerator because we have lots of holidays. When now is the time, I can honestly say in my own personal business, November, December, and January are the 3 busiest months of the years for me because I don't take my foot off the accelerator. Because those that are taking their foot off, I'm putting mine on going, we're going all out because I have less competition. I have less competition out there because everyone's taking the day off or the week or the entire month. They're not working during the holidays.
Oh, come on. The average agent at Halloween, they have checked out for the rest of the year. They're like, well, Thanksgiving's coming. Nobody's going to want to list. And then it's Christmas. And then people are going to want to wait to the new year. We tell ourselves all these stories, these rationalizations for why we don't need to make our calls. But last time I checked, if we had a W-2 job, even in the fourth quarter, you have to show up to work. Isn't that amazing?
Well, it's interesting because most those that live in my household are W-2 employees, and they'll get, Christmas Day off, and there's a good chance that they'll get New Year's off, and they'll get Thanksgiving off, and they might get the day after Thanksgiving. But the rest of the time, they're expected to show up unless they have paid time off. And last I checked, if you're a 1099 CEO, which is what we all are as real estate professionals, I don't get paid time off. You get paid time off? Nobody pays me to sit home and watch TV or go on, go on a bit. No one's paying me to do that. Because if they would pay me to do that, I might do it more. Probably not, but everyone gets the idea. It's just one of those things. I think we need to stay with the mindset of we are in control of our business. We are the owners of our business. Therefore, if we're not working and we're not pushing ourselves to hold ourselves to the fire and make the things, work in order to make that revenue, if we're not doing that, then the only person that we can be upset with is ourselves. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to have to tell my family at the end of the day, sorry, there's no extracurricular recreational activities this year because I didn't make my calls.
Yeah, that sucks.
When you have to look at those that you're doing this for and say, sorry, we can't do that because I chose not to make my calls. I chose not to go out there and put myself out there to make it happen. So maybe take a different perspective of your accountability going, okay, yeah, if I have to tell those that I love at the end of the day that, sorry, we don't get to do that because I chose not to make my calls. Maybe we'll make our calls a little more often and maybe on a daily basis. If those are the ones that we have to look at the end of the day and go, yep, I sucked at my business today and I didn't do what I needed to do. And sorry, but there won't be any food on the table at the end of, 90 days because I don't have anything closing. So it's just something to think about.
And then guys, for anybody who's interested, my accountability contract is very simple. And Martin, if you like, I'll go ahead and drop a link to a Google Doc, you guys. I'm going to drop it in the chat if anybody wants it. Let me just make sure it's shareable. And it is. So there it is. Very simple link to my accountability contract is in the chat. And then I know, Martin, you've got stuff you'd like to make sure and cover. And if you guys, I would love to hear your feedback. Is this something that's interesting, useful, helpful? Anybody who plans on giving it a shot, let us know.
Yeah, awesome, guys. Thank you so much for that. And guys, so really all I wanted to kind of talk about is we have, if you're not already a part of our community, please go ahead and join. You know, we offer a 7-day free trial where you can get expired listings and for sale by owners, you know, leads coming into your business. So, and we provide that for you for free for 7 days. So if you can grab a free trial, I will post a link in the chat right now where you guys can grab one of those if you want it. The other thing as well is if you guys want our scripts as well, you can actually grab those scripts just by filling in this quick form right here. We'll send out the scripts out to you guys as well. So yeah, that's all from me, guys. But again, tune in next week as well. We've got a few more minutes here, so we can finish off by whatever you guys want to talk about, and if you have any questions as well.
Yeah, I would love to be able to answer anything while we're here on the call. If anyone has anything that they're struggling with, I mean, we're here. Let's, you know, throw it out there.
So one thing I'm curious, is anybody going to give accountability a shot where you guys are, you're crazy. I'm not doing that. And then if you are, just put the number 1 in the chat. Let's keep it simple.
Yeah, and the other thing as well, guys, is, sorry, did I cut someone off? Did someone want to say something? Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I'll do it. Accountability really helped me put out those reels, those Instagram reels that we did. So, and I was working at it. So,
and
Totally.
hey,
I'd be willing to be an accountability partner.
Awesome, awesome. And hey, just for everyone still here, you know, one other thing I wanted to say was, you know, what more we've been doing this training every week for the last 5 weeks. So this is the 5th session. So we're sort of learning and growing it as we go. And we want it to be as valuable as possible to our community. So if anybody has any thoughts, like what were you expecting today? Did it, you know, what do you want to see in future? You know, we'll try and cater and we want to make this as valuable as possible for you guys. So, you know, by all means, put in the chat, you know, what your thoughts are, what you might like to see training on, and